Welcome back to the Loser Island podcast. I'm your host, and I'm today here with a very, very, very special guest.
We got 468Snupe here, man. How y'all doing? I'm here popping out with Loser Island today, man. You
Shout out to Snupe. Thank you for coming on, man.
Yeah,
really appreciate it,
I appreciate you for having me, bro. Thank you. I appreciate it
for sure, man. Yeah. So let's get into it, man. For the people that don't even know who you are, this first time seeing you, like, tell them what you are, tell them what you do.
My name is 468Snupe. I was born in Ohio. You know, spent a lot of time out here. Spent some time in New York, but I make music, man. I make music that people that you could just vibe to, you know, like you just listen to it and you just get that feeling like, oh, this real music.
Hell yeah, yeah. So how'd you come up with the name 468Snupe?
Everybody since high school, you know, they've been calling me Snoop. I got the 468 part from I used to live in New York and I was homeless and stuff out there. I used to, you know, be with my mom and stuff like that. So that was the address that we stayed at. I took it as in, this is the place where I had the hardest and best time of my life. Like it showed me how early I am. So I just took the first three letters of my old address, 468 Hart Street, Broadway, and I put 468Snupe.
Yeah, so you use it for strength. I like that, for the 468. Yeah. So did people always call you Snoop because you look like him, or was it like...
Man, honestly, in the beginning, I didn't know what it was, you know. Yeah. I know it was like a joke though, you know. Yeah. It wasn't supposed to be like a cool thing, or it was supposed to be like a joke, like a, you know. I turned it into, you know, what it is now. Right. Just yeah.
It's a smooth name. I like that. It's unique, you know. 468. So, how long you been doing music for? Like you been doing music since you was a kid, type shit, or like what?
Yeah, I mean, since a kid, I just always just been a fan of music, just dancing. I used to just be dancing a lot, like my mom and them. They used to make me just come out to the living room and dance. But I say as time went on, I have been doing music like seriously for like probably about like 2 years now. 2 years now.
2 years.
Yeah.
And through those 2 years, I see that you have two projects that you put out in like 2022, 2023.
Yeah.
And I like how you put it out. Like you kind of did in a smart way where you did mixtape. I mean, like singles. Then you did the mixtapes. Then you did singles. Then into the leading up to the mixtapes.
Yeah.
So 2022, you got you. I can't read that. My bad.
All right.
Oh no, Life is Too Easy. Yeah, that was the name. Yep. So talked about that process and how you got all that set up.
Before I get started on that, shout out to Ben, because Ben, he the one who helped me create all of the music and piece this together so I can make it happen. Projects like Too Easy. Me and Ben, we just spent a lot of time just thinking and trying to go over certain songs, because I have so many songs. Yeah. Over 100 songs that probably nobody ever heard before, you know, and that's what Ben's job is. It's a hard job. I sent him a whole bunch of songs. I sent him like 20 songs, and he broke that down and put Life Too Easy together. Like, yo, these are the songs that gotta go on here. Okay. So, yeah.
So when you have so many songs, how do you know like a song is like, okay, I want this on the mixtape versus like maybe that I got shelved this, you know?
Okay, yeah. I say I let Ben get full control over that. You know, I respect him just like he respect me as an artist, and we know that it's no such thing as, you know, it's a such thing as a bad song, but with us it's just like we just like to have everything in order. So it's like if we don't put a certain song out right then, that don't mean that it's not as good as this song. It mean like, yo, this one it gotta wait. This one can build up. I made Shireen February and I dropped it in July.
Right.
So
you didn't have to hold on to it.
Yeah. I didn't have to hold on. I could have just released Shireen as soon as I recorded it, but it was Ben like, no, we just waited, you know. So
okay, I get you. So let's go back to that first album though. So you got I think it was like 6 tracks or
8.
So why that specific number? And talk about the album cover too. I like talking about the photos because, you know, it's significant.
Yeah. The album cover is me as a child. And you know, the title "Life Too Easy" is just showing that, you know, we make life harder than what it is, I feel like. So but it came about 8 tracks because I know people attention span is short, and not a lot of people know me like that. So it just came out. I didn't try to throw out like 15 songs, 20 songs, a whole bunch of songs, and people ain't gonna want to listen to all of that. They want to hear something quick. They want to see what's going on. They want everything to speed fast. So it's a nice small amount of songs.
Definitely, that's definitely where the market of music is going. A lot of sped up songs you see, especially like with the TikTok and stuff like that. Yeah. But I really have to say though, I really do think like your music is like legit, like it sounds professional, like right off the bat. Like, you know, usually some artists that have like old tracks where it's like it doesn't sound as good, but then like, you know, a year in, because you already are like 2 years in, like you said, like, you know, now it gets more professional. But like off the bat, I was impressed. Like shout out to your producer for real, because like that you guys y'all made it sound like.
Shout out Mike, man.
Yeah, for real. So y'all did your thing on that, and then in 2023 you came out with another banger of a mixtape called "You Owe Me." 2023, and I see that you had another person on the podcast, Jex. Shout out to Hood Star Jex.
Yeah.
You know, we're gonna have him on the podcast in 2024. But anyway, how did you get to know Jex? Y'all been boys or something?
I got to know Jex about a couple years ago. I was just texting them. They was going on they had a crazy run. They just dropped a crazy song. They had the whole city going crazy, and I think I tapped in with him, and I was just asking him to do a song. But he was just like, he told me at the time something that was very important. Like, you know, I'm working on my stuff right now, bro. You know, I'm gonna get to you, and that just motivated me to work on mine. I didn't take it as nothing. I took it as, okay, like this is what you got to do. So you got to make sure you straight before, you know, you could just be doing songs with everybody. So I just kept working, and we started hanging out first. That's what we did. Like, not a lot of people know that. We had a 2-hour long conversation, talk in the car, because I wanted to get to know him after we left the studio. I'm like, yo, it's just me and you. I don't never like. I gotta get inside your head. And we just talked, and that's how we just created music. Because I was like, yo, I rock with you as a person. Before, it wasn't just like, oh, I like your music, he like my music. We just got in the studio. Like I hung around him plenty of times without doing music before we actually did something.
Right, so like doing that, like having like a friendship before you do the business, it really strengthens the music. Yeah, and I wouldn't necessarily, I mean, I call it we just peers, you know. We just you know, we not like super duper close, but you know, it's just cool. Like I show love, he showed me love, and whenever I see him, it's love. He got the same energy. I just like creating, and it's more so like, you know, I look at him and I just like, yo, I like what you're doing. I rock with what you're doing. Keep mutual
going.
respect type shit.
Yeah. That's definitely what it is. Yeah, right there.
Okay, so but going back to the album though, so talk to us about like the cover photo again, and like what was the vibe and the energy you were coming out, because obviously you have the first album, people know who you are, but now it's the second project. Like, you know, what's different about this versus the first, you know?
What was different about this project was I felt like this was a more complete project. I put more time into this project. Until You Owe Me on, I really, like, me and Ben, it took months. Like, we recorded all of these songs September, October of 2022, and we didn't put them out because we were just going over so much to get this tape out. And we let a single that we had, and it started going crazy. We let it just rock out for the rest of the year. Yeah. And we was like, yo, you know what? We just gonna put this out, and it's ready. The day I took the cover photo though for the mixtape, I got pulled over that day.
Damn. For what?
I was on my way to a show and I got pulled over because crazy reason. I guess the police had said they seen something, but they pulled me over, didn't find nothing, and I didn't get to do my show. They made me late for my show, unfortunately, but I got to take the picture for the cover. For that.
So fuck the police. But
for real. And shout out Chop for taking the picture.
But anyway, though, so I was kind of looking through your like all your social media and stuff. It's like, so it says on your SoundCloud you're based from Houston, or is that true?
Yeah, I was just in Houston. 2022, early 2022, 2021. I spent a year out in Houston before I came back out here. I came back out here just so I can, you know, network more, do more shows, record more songs. But I was in Houston, and that's where I recorded the whole Life Too Easy mixtape in Houston.
Okay, and you mentioned it quite a lot. Like you said, New York. Now you're in Michigan. Has there any other states that you lived in a little bit?
I used to be in Alabama with my grandmother. Just because summertime, I was just doing too much. That's just hot, huh? Yeah. Summertime, I was just doing too much, doing the most, and it was just like, you know, are you going out here with your grandma? You know, so.
Yeah, send them down there.
Yeah, you go out here with your grandma, man. So yeah.
So were you always rapping in all these states, or just Michigan, Texas?
In New York, I was dancing. You know, I was pretty much dancing, and I was drawing. You know, I used to draw, trace pictures, you know. But yeah, I was mainly just dancing. That's what I thought I was gonna be. That's what everybody thought I was gonna be. I used to just want to dance.
Do you remember the rap scene a little bit there, or nah, not really?
Yeah, but you know, not really.
Because I was gonna say, like, out of the states you've been in, like, what rap culture has like the biggest amount for like local artists? You say?
I have to say New York.
Right.
You know, I would have to say New York just because, you know, being around there is like, it's the mecca of hip hop, you know? So it's like a lot of people out there rap, a lot of people out there dance. It's just music oriented, you know, in a certain type of way. That's why I just fell in love with dancing, you know?
Okay, yeah, I can see that for sure. So New York's, and then would you say Michigan second, or?
Yeah, I would definitely say Michigan second because Detroit, you know, is going crazy right now, and
yeah, there it is.
Yeah, Detroit going crazy right now, so I can't say Lansing for sure.
So wait, where are you based in Michigan?
I'm in Lansing.
In Lansing,
yeah.
Okay. And when did you get to Lansing?
I got to Lansing. I was born in Ohio. I was out there for a little bit, and I had moved to Lansing, but it was like when I came here, second grade, I was here, but I wasn't here. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
Like I was here, but everybody know each other because summertime they all went to the same school. Summertime they all hung out. Summertime I was in Alabama.
Oh, right.
The whole summer I'm in Alabama with my grandma. Second grade I move and I'm in New York, and I don't come back to like middle school.
Right.
So,
type shit.
And when I came back, I was in Eaton Rapids. I wasn't even in Lansing. So I really came out here like late middle school, early high school is when I was like, all right, I'm set out here.
Okay.
And as soon as I graduated, I moved again. So
right, and but that's when you started doing music seriously.
Yeah, for sure.
So I also see that on YouTube and stuff. Like you done a decent amount of shows, you know. So it's like, how does that work? And how does that feel like, you know, doing shows and stuff?
Oh man, doing shows, that's probably like the best feeling out of all of this. To hear everybody singing the words back to me or singing my song back to me, it's just crazy. Like,
right.
I never expected that. I practiced this. A lot of people ask me, was I nervous or do I be nervous? I don't be nervous when I perform just because I have faith in my songs. And well,
let me ask you this. Do you pregame?
Sometimes, I mean, not a lot, you know.
Okay, yeah.
Not a lot. I don't really like being high.
Be too tipsy out
there. Yeah, you know, I don't really like being high or being off any, like, you feel me? I don't really like doing that, you feel me, while I'm performing. So I like to have energy. I like to give people a good show. So I try not to be lazy or, you know, I could smoke after.
Right. I got you. So so for the other artists that are watching this, like, so what's like a good way to network with, like, to get shows, you know?
A good way to network to get shows is come up with a hit song that people like, you know?
Yeah.
You come up with a hit song, you promote it, a person gonna catch on to it.
What is promoting though?
Promoting is posting. You know, I told myself at the beginning of this year when 2023 first started, I'm like, yo, you share memes, you share funny stuff, don't share none of that this year. Share your music every single day. Every single day, share your music.
Right.
Once I seen Fetty Wap say he shared Trap Queen for 6 months straight, that all
makes
I
sense,
needed.
though.
That's all I needed.
Yeah,
because that's what I'm thinking in my head. Like, yo, when he put out Trap Queen the first month, why didn't everybody go crazy?
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Trap Queen,
right,
you know. So it's like sometimes you got to keep putting it out there to try to put it in people's face.
It's a good fucking way.
Yeah, I'm just going. I share every day.
If you don't, no one else.
No one else will. No one else
until you at that level where people are gonna do it for you. But yeah, no, that's some real shit right there. That's some good game. So keep in there for the young artists that are watching. If you've been made it this far, make sure to like, comment, make sure to check out his music, man. Yeah, we've been doing good so far. You know, we're gonna do great in 2024. But back to the podcast. So also I see it on the YouTube is like your music videos, man. They're really, really good. Like, I'm not just trying to say that because you're here, but like it's just a certain level of like professionalism, and maybe it's just the way you carry yourself too. Like, you know, during this interview and just your music, it's just like it's all legit. Like, it just seems like you're just this undiscovered superstar yet. But like, walk me through the music videos though. You got like 3 of them.
Yeah, I got 3 music videos out, man. The music videos, it just be crazy. Like, I got a crazy vision, you know. I direct all my music videos, you know. And I direct all my music videos, you know, and I have the vision. Like, when I hear my music and I hear the song and I bring it to the table, the cameraman, shout out my cousin Kimber, the cameraman, he just show up and he don't got to say nothing. He don't got to come up with no ideas. I look at him, I'm like, yo, I need you to do this. Can you do this? He say, yeah, we going. And it's like, I don't really need no second opinions or no, you know, not too much, you know, except with my mom. She helped me co-direct Shireen.
That's cool.
You know, but yeah, that was just the main thing. I direct my own video. Like, I be so critiqued, and they know, like, I'm a cool guy, but during music videos, I be strict. Like I be like, yo,
no, yeah, I get it.
Yeah,
you want a certain every detail matters.
Man, I be like, everybody, come on. Like I remember I had to tell my friend in the violence video, we bumped each other. I'm like, yo, make sure you bump me hard. We have to make this look real.
I get that energy for real. So, but when you're making a song though, is it like you can also see the music video, or is it like the song comes out then you see the music video? You know, how's that work?
I do it while I'm creating a song. Okay. I finish the song, and then while he playing it back in the studio, it just all the ideas pop in my head. Like, yo, I'm finna do this. Yo, I'm finna do this. Yo, I'm finna do this. Like, and I just try to put it all together. You know.
Dang. Okay.
I like
That's a lot. Do you take notes, or you remember it all?
I remember it all. I'm learning to take notes though. A lot of stuff I just wing it. You know. A lot of stuff I just wing it.
Sometimes it's the best.
Yeah. And it work out good. You know. Like I try to keep my music videos almost movie like. I like acting. I like putting things together, and I like that's why in none of my videos you don't see me with no regular clothes on. I got a prison outfit on in the first one, overall outfit on in the second one, and the third one I got on like a suave, smooth outfit. So it's like I just like doing wardrobe stuff. Yeah.
Like a movie set. Yeah, I like that. So when you're making a music video though, it's just like, how do you what's the best way to promote a music video in your eyes?
The best way to promote a music video is, first of all, make sure it's a good video. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you enjoy the video. Second of all, just like I said, keep putting it out there on every platform: TikTok, Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram, Threads. You feel me?
Everything.
Literally,
anything.
Twitter, everything. Put your music video everywhere, and don't stop sharing it, because it be days I won't be on Facebook. So if you post it, and some days I won't see it, but if you post it, say you don't post it Monday, and I would say you post it Monday and I don't see it Monday, and you post it again Wednesday, I might see that Wednesday, and that's the share you're gonna get. Keep sharing.
There you go. Yeah, exactly. So let's talk about your lyrics. I really think it's like your lyrics are like sometimes aggressive, but then sometimes you have some deep shit. So it's like I like there's a balance. You know, it's not one more than the other. Yeah. So like, you know, where do you come from with your lyrics?
I come from with my lyrics. I'm not an aggressive guy, or I wouldn't, you know, claim myself to be some. You know, I'm just a guy. I'm just a man. You know, everybody stand on respect, but I try to balance it out. I just try to tell my life, man. I grew up around a lot of people that was aggressive, and a lot of people that, you know, I just rap about what I didn't seen, what I didn't been through, or what, you know, what I feel like could help the next person get through what they're going through. Okay,
I see that. So how do you like make sure you're not going overboard? Because it's like sometimes I get that, like, you don't want to be like too aggressive, because then you'll be painted as this person, but then you also don't want to be too you know, spiritual or whatever. Then they're gonna be like, oh, he's a conscious rapper or whatever. Not that either one's bad, but like, you know, you don't want to
you don't want to be really in the middle. I think that come with me keeping my trust in Ben, and him setting everything up to just keep me as the artist I am today. I feel like a lot of people look at me and they like that aggressive side, you know. The other side, you know, like they say back door or whatever, you know, and a lot of people, they like the soft side. They like when I do the charades, and they like when it's mellow, and they're like when I'm talking and I'm actually saying, you know, something that they can feel, you know. And, I don't really try to think about it too much, because it'll overcrowd my mind and seem like I'm trying to over please people. I'd rather just, you know, just make my music, and if they like it, I just hope they like it for real.
Yeah, no, I feel that. You can't fake it. You can only be yourself.
I can only be myself.
Staying in the industry though, so how do you feel about like writing lyrics for other musicians and stuff?
I don't know, you know, because I honestly don't write my own lyrics. Not that nobody write for me, but I just go in the studio and I just go, you know, and that's not trying to brag or say nothing, because writing, if you write, that's wonderful. I'm going to get into writing, and I'm going to write so my lyrics can be more meaningful, I feel like, you know, but I just go in there, even with Shireen, I don't like doing songs like that. I didn't want to record Shireen. So when I got in there and I recorded it, it was just like and I was just freestyling, you know, just playing around. And I already had the chorus, because I've been freestyling it for months, but I was just like, yo, my verse and everything, I just put everything together right then and there.
Oh, that's okay. And thank you for saying that. That's awesome for saying that. So what it does, so I should say that it's like, what if you were recording with another artist, right? Like, let's say this is the first time you ever, like, y'all made music together, right? You're in the studio, and you're just, but like, it's not like y'all gonna make, you're just jamming out, right?
Yeah.
And you say some shit, and he's like, dang, can I say that? Like, you know, how would you feel about that? Obviously, we're gonna charge him whatever type shit.
Yeah. No, you know, respectfully, I didn't have situations like that happen before.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, you know, and I don't really look at it as nothing. You know, I look at it as, you know, it is what it is. I don't really take nothing as any big part. You know.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool then. So staying in the industry though, so it's like, are you signed to a label right now?
No, I am actually not signed. I'm independent, and a lot of people, they try to give you that. Oh, I'm not signing, and I'm signing whatever look right, whatever makes sense.
Right. Okay.
If it don't make sense, I'm not signing. If it makes sense, then we got something going on.
Definitely, because you know, I mean, it's not a secret about, you know, some of these contract deals with these artists and how it's not fair. But there is a lot of money though in the music and business, for
definitely.
real. And you can get that. They'll promote you, put you on the radio, all that jazz. But to you, it's like, what would like make you feel comfortable? Maybe do you want to like grow your brand more, or would you feel more comfortable if it was like a huge mainstream artist reaching out and be like, I fuck with your music, like I want to sign you type shit?
It's always been about that. Me and my team just building the brand, and we want to have leverage in every situation. You know what I mean? That's the most important thing. Like, of course, you know, I appreciate everybody who does reach out, and I've had big name celebrities tell me that the music is good and they like what I'm doing. But I just want to have a little bit of leverage. I want to be able to go in the room and nobody just tell me, okay, here. Like, I can actually negotiate with you because I got credits to back me up. You know, I got actual, you know, credentials to back me up. So yeah.
So okay, I definitely get that. So you're not just gonna sign to anybody because you just want to make sure you're safe and they don't screw you up.
Yeah, I gotta have leverage.
So sticking on the label of music though, so like when you are where you get to where you want to be, how do you still stay relevant when you do get to that, you know, level, and not fall off?
Basically just by making good music, you know, making great music. I feel like that's what a lot of people forget nowadays. Like, it's easy to make a bop. That's what I call them nowadays. A lot of people just make bops.
Give an example.
Stuff for the moment. You know what I mean? Like, an example is like, you know, this song is hot for the week, you know, but I want to make. Bow Wow said he said he don't hear any music that he'll hear 10 years from now. Shireen is a song I feel like you can play 10 years from now and get a good feeling. You know, I'm making long lasting music, you know, and I feel like I pay attention to every rapper in the city. When people drop their mixtapes, when people drop their like, I'm cool with every rapper, don't get me wrong, but at the end of the day, this is a competition.
Oh, hell yeah.
I want to be the best, you know?
Hell yeah.
And not even just here, I just want to be the best wherever I'm at, you know? And it's just like looking at the stats and looking at everything that's going on. I don't really see like a lot of people mixtapes being long lasting, you know what I mean? Like, to where like after the first week, second week, you know, your homeboys and friends, they all post themselves listening. But then 2 months later, nobody listen to your song no more. 3 months later, nobody playing no songs off the mixtape. And it's like, I dropped that song. I mean, I dropped that my mixtape in February, and still to this day, every day I get on Snapchat is person playing Drive Me Crazy or Violins, or they just playing songs. Even Shireen, I dropped Shireen in July. You know, it's months later. I'm performing Shireen like it just came out. So it's a crazy feeling, you know.
Definitely, and that definitely makes sense because it's like you have to make good music, but it's easier said than done. Like, how do you make good music and not still sound repetitive? Because like you already, like, I like to think of someone like Eminem, right? Like, he started off with the bang, like, you know, everybody loves his early stuff, but then it's just like you go to that phase where it's like you can't make the same sound. You already made it before, so you know.
I say inspiration, man. Try new stuff.
Okay.
When I be in the studio, I got so many songs that you won't even think that I will be recorded. Like, I got rock songs.
Yeah.
I got, you feel me, songs where I'm talking about like just, it's like, you feel me, like I'm mentioning God a lot. You know, I won't call it a full gospel song, but I'm mentioning God just a lot. I got songs, you know, rock songs, you know, like just all these just type of songs, you feel me, country, everything, just to try to get into, and it's not no country, me trying to sound like a country, this is just me and my voice, and it just sounded fluent on a track, you know.
And hell yeah, and I think that's a really good point, because in your last mixtape, You Owe Me. It's like you have that song called Rockstar, and like literally I was like, yep, this is like a rock song. Yeah, my head. Like, you know, like you got, that's what I respect about your music too. It's like, you know, you're not afraid to go past limits. Like you're not just sticking to a trap beat, normal trap beat. You'll add a guitar, maybe add a piano in there, but it's
love
like,
the guitar.
Yeah, he's like, oh yeah, the guitar shit's hard. It's hard as hell. Keep doing that shit, man, for real. But like, yeah, as long as you keep doing that, and like, you know, have like maybe like a live guitar set type shit. Ooh, that's gonna make it harder.
That'd
be
dope. That'd be dope. That's,
yeah,
that's an
you
idea.
Thought about that?
Nah, that's an idea. I'm gonna have to take that. I'm gonna have to take that.
Yeah.
You heard it here first, man. You heard it here first.
Yeah. Invite me when they come out. Hell yeah. Yeah. So, give me your top 5 artists in the rap game right now. They can be local, they can be famous. Just give me your top 5 right now.
My top 5 artists in the game. I say, you know, my favorite artist personally is Gunna. You know, always really been my favorite artist. I just like the flow switches. And if you listen to some of my music and you know go back and listen to his, you could tell, you know, I get inspired a lot. You know, but definitely Gunna, definitely Thug, definitely Future. You know, I want to say just guys like, you know, even females like me, put her in there, you know, the artist Her. She really inspired me a lot when I listened to her music, you know, artists like SZA. I really like listening to powerful voices. Yeah. And I just like mimicking it and doing certain stuff with my voice. Like I just love, you know, and definitely Chris Brown is definitely in there too, for sure.
Definitely. Okay. So you said Gunna, Chris Brown. Was that not in order, right?
Yeah, not in order. You could put Chris Brown right there.
Her. What else am I forgetting? Thug,
Future.
Okay, I see that. Yeah, I can see those influences in there. Yeah. What about for the rock side? Do you have like a couple rock bands you like?
Man, my only you wanna know what's so crazy?
What?
Because not even just because he's probably the most popular one, I honestly was listening to his music and just vibing to it and just listening. Marilyn Manson, I was really vibing and just sitting back and just listening. Just because I wanted to just tap into that side. Like before I made songs like Rockstar, I wanted like, yo, let me see what type of vibe they giving off, how they moving and how they, and you know, so really just him. I really don't have any other ones specific in mind. Country though, Morgan Wallen, I've been on him lately. I like Morgan Wallen.
He's been on the crazy. So far.
He crazy.
Hell yeah.
Shout out Morgan Wallen, man.
Okay. So I'm gonna say an artist's name, and I want you to say, would you do a feature or not?
Okay, cool.
All right. So starting off, I have Taylor Swift.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
What type of song would that be?
Oh, great.
Yeah,
great, man. Me and Taylor Swift.
A little bit pop.
Oh man, look, we gonna make the best heartbreak song in the world.
Okay, Drake.
Yes.
Yeah.
For sure.
Not even a question. Okay. Bad Bunny.
Honestly, you know, that would be more of an opportunity thing. I have to actually listen to his music. I haven't heard a song from him.
I got you. What about The Weeknd?
For sure. The Weeknd, for sure.
For sure. Rihanna.
100%.
100%. Okay. 100%. Ed Sheeran.
100%.
Yeah, for real, Ed Sheeran. Okay.
Yeah, shout out Ed Sheeran. I like Ed Sheeran.
Eminem.
100%.
100%. The GOAT. Okay. Ariana Grande.
Yeah, I do a song with Ariana.
Real.
Yeah.
Hey. Okay. R. Kelly.
Now?
Okay.
Back there. I mean, not now.
Not now.
Sorry, kid. Let me say not now. You got too much going on, bro. You got to clear all that up first before we do something.
Yeah. Okay, 6ix9ine.
Why not? I mean, like, what he do it ain't got nothing to do with me, or ain't got nothing to do. Money on the line. I wouldn't pay him for it. I wouldn't reach out for it. But you know, if he was to reach out and
reached out to label,
and got the money, and he trying to pay me $1 million to jump on a song and play a verse down, I'm laying that verse down.
It's got to be his song. It can't be your song.
Yeah, nah. I don't see me reaching out for him to get on my song. No.
Right. I got you. Bruno Mars.
100%. Legend.
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 Okay. Let's see here. Let's switch over to rock. What about Led Zeppelin? That's probably not gonna happen, but
most definitely. Yeah, I would. Yeah. I would.
What about One Direction?
What's so crazy is, yes, I honestly would love to do a song with One Direction, and
that's crazy. Yeah, that
Jonas Brothers too. If y'all ever come across this, I listened to that one song, man. Oh man, that's a van. I know it ain't that. I forgot how I go, but it's a song by Joe Jonas. I was like, oh yeah,
Joe Jonas. Okay. I didn't know Joe Jonas was still making music, but shout out to him. Let's switch over to some YouTubers. How do you feel about KSI?
KSI, funny.
No, but like music wise.
Music wise,
you do a song with him?
Nah,
he ain't fucking. Nah. What about Speed?
Nah, that ain't he ain't my stilo. Like I don't really like. I'm a calm person. I don't really like.
Right. He
like,
too little barky.
A little wild. Yeah, he a little wild for me.
No, yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll end it there. Yeah. But yeah, that was fun. So let's talk about 2023 and what's one of the most biggest highlights you have?
Definitely one of the biggest highlights I have was performing at the school at Sexton High School, and the whole crowd lifted their phones up and shining their lights as I'm performing. That was crazy. That was early November, probably November 6th, I think. And I remember somebody asked me that, like, yo, did you tell them to put all their lights and stuff up? I'm like, yo, I'm not that type of person. I don't come out when I'm performing like, hey, everybody put their lights up, all y'all. It just happened. I looked up, I seen 1 light, 2 light, 3 light. Then next thing you know, the whole auditorium was lit up, and it was like, it was just so surreal, man. Like, it was crazy feeling.
And what should we expect for 2024? Any new albums, new projects?
Oh yeah, 2024, man. You expecting man, we got the project Young Bachelor coming out January 30th. With this project, I say a lot of people when they be putting out projects, they be like, I feel like this is the best, and it's not my best. It's not my best. It's great, but not my best. Far from my best. I don't even feel like I hit my peak yet.
No, I feel that because we should always strive for greatness.
Yeah, it's a great mixtape, and I hope you all enjoy it when it come out January 30th. It's going to be the biggest thing in the world.
January 30th. Yeah. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Hell yeah. Any upcoming shows?
It's what's crazy. I just performed this morning before I came here. I performed this morning.
Talk about that. How did that show go?
It went great. It went great. I performed at the school again.
Okay. They asked you to come back.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It was fire. It was a great opportunity. I went back up there. I got to perform again. Then I also got to judge a talent show, and see the other kids perform and put on their talents, dance, sing, rap, and it was just amazing to see. Like, and it was amazing being a judge, and I was just, I don't know, everything be so surreal to me.
Right. What was the best performance you saw? Was it like a cover or some shit, or freestyle?
Yeah, I had seen some girls singing, and it was like, yo, like it was a lot of girls in there, like, yo, y'all actually can sing, like, y'all please take this somewhere. We need people in Lansing, Michigan, with voices like y'all got voices that should be showcased all across the world. They definitely do.
For real. I think it's definitely the case. I think people are just probably intimidated because it's like, Lansing's not that big of a city. Yeah. All it takes is one thing, and next thing you know is like everybody's the music scene's gonna pop off just like Detroit or anything else. Like all it takes is one person. So yeah, don't be afraid to put something else. Like through consistency and hard work, you're gonna do numbers. It's bound.
For sure.
You just can't be deterred, like, because social media likes to make it think like it's all quick and easy. Like you could be an instant rapper, like someone like Lil Mabu, like he showed up out of nowhere and he's like mainstream, but it's like that's not how it works, bro. Like unless you do certain deals behind doors, like the normal route is like someone like J. Cole, he was doing like behind the scene works a lot, and no one knew who he was until he got his big record deal, So it's like you just gotta, but he started somewhere though, He got rejected by 50 Cent, and that was before he made it. So,
and that's the biggest thing I say for upcoming artists. I see that a lot. Patience, y'all. Have patience. Everybody felt like they just deserve something, or they just felt like they should just, just get something, or like come down to the feature thing, Besides that, honestly, I'm not a feature guy. I don't really like doing features.
Oh, really?
Okay. Like, based off the fact that when I go in and I record a song, I don't have open verses. I go in there and when I record a song, I just do the whole song.
Right.
And I just don't really like doing features. It's nothing towards nobody else. I just really don't like doing them, you know. Like I'm just a loner, but I like listening to other people's music. You can send me your music, I listen to it, but that don't mean we have to do music together.
I feel that. No, but I like that though. It's because it's a unique perspective on it. Because you don't hear a lot of artists say that. So like, what if another artist offers you money though? Like, you know, would you consider it?
Oh yeah, for sure. And I feel like a lot of local artists, they already know that that's how I move, man. I don't do features with nobody.
Right.
You know, I have to know you. Okay. I have to be around you. We have to hang around. I got to see what type of person you is, what type of dude you move. Like this, like I said, the song with Jex, I know. I wouldn't say I know this man all the way around, you know, but I had a conversation with him, and I like the way the conversation went.
Right.
And I like the way his mind was thinking, and I like the way that, you know, he moved outside of the studio. It was like, you know, he ain't in no major BS, you know.
Yeah, hell
he just, you know, I like that.
So if you are gonna potentially collab with someone that you don't know, right, I'm guessing it's gonna be through like DMs or some shit. So it's like when someone's DMing you and you're looking through the profile, like does the music have to be good to you, like their music, or like will you take like a chance if they're a cool person and the beat's fire type shit?
Honestly, another thing people don't text me for features. I don't handle the features. Ben handles the features.
Oh, for real?
Yes, okay. Please text Ben. Ben handles the features.
Is there like an Instagram?
Yeah. 468 Ben. You could text Ben for the feature, but Ben he a lot more strict than me.
Oh yeah.
He don't. If the song is not good, you have no chance to get a feature.
Okay.
He won't even play around because it's like, bruh, it's not even we feeling cocky. We feel you suck with them. It's like, yo, we take music serious. Work on your craft. Mm-hmm. Cause that's what I did. I didn't hold it against nobody. I wasn't even, when I was coming up, I wasn't asking people for features because I'm like, yo, I need to build my catalog before I get the accent. And I wish more people thought like that. Like, yo, let me make sure I'm at a certain level where I couldn't just, yo, let's do a song. And we, you know.
No, totally. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so you got to hit your producer, right?
Yeah.
So this is like a little like I don't know, like a business how does a business relationship works? Because it sounds like he's kind of like a manager, you know, agent or something. He's a lot of things.
A&R, you know, play half of the, you know, the manager role. You know, my mom play a lot of that role too. It's Ben, my mom, and my uncle T Baby. You know,
got a team then.
Ben, my mom, my uncle T Baby. That's the team right there. You know, we all discuss on how I'm gonna further my career, how I'm gonna better myself. I know them as honest people around me. I know them as people that don't mind butting heads through the friendship. I don't like yes men around me.
Hell yeah,
you know, Ben to call me and get on me like, yo, no, we're not doing that. And like we'll get into, he don't care if he got to argue with me, and they like, yo, like I'm telling you, like, because that's why I give him the respect I give him, because I know everything is in his best interest.
Exactly. It's coming from love too.
Yeah.
Like, you know, they're not trying to screw you, and their best interest is like, oh, I just want more money off him type shit.
Facts.
It's like, nah, I want him to eat before I can eat, so we all can eat type shit. Yeah, that's good that you got that, because, you know, a lot of people don't got that. You know, it's just themselves or, you know, some friends, but, you know, friends can't be sometimes reliable.
Man, you need a team, man.
You need a team, strong people around
and
you.
not just full of rappers. Don't have no team just full of rappers. Like, Ben is not no rapper. Ben strictly does the business. He read all my contracts to all of the beats I got. I met him in 2019. My friend Phil introduced me to him. And it's like he believed in me since day one, and he was like, "Yo, like no, like I got you, like we doing this, and just pushing me. People start asking him for me to send them songs, and I'm like, "Yo, send them songs? I used to just freestyle. I never had no song. I'm like, send you songs. Like, what are you talking?" And then Ben, you know, we start working, and then he just started doing that like that, like, "Yo, he's sending my songs out, posting himself, listening to my songs," and everybody knew him. So he got me out there. He introduced Snupe to the world. I was only Snupe at school. He introduced Snupe to the whole city. Like, yo, this is.
So for real, shout out to Ben for, you know, doing your thing, going crazy with it.
Yeah, he done a hell of a job. Hell of a job.
For real. And if you made it this far, again, make sure to like the video. Make sure to comment.
For sure.
Check out all of his stuff. Link will be in the bio. Please show some support to the best podcast in the world.
Best podcast
in the world. You know it. Everybody knows it. Grandma knows it. Okay, back to the podcast. Okay, so but before we end it, I wanted to talk about rap, because, you know, you make rap, and I wanted to go over the top 15 albums of the rap according to Spotify. So I think you know most of them, but starting at 15, Road to Casablanca. That's Amari White. You know him? I never heard of that guy.
No.
Okay, and then number 14 we have. Oh shit.
This is of all time, you said?
No, this is just this year.
Okay, this year. Okay, this year.
Yeah, I had it on my phone, but I don't have internet on it. After Me. Wait, no, is that? Yeah, no, it says After Me by Afterlife. Have you heard of that one?
No.
It's 362 million, and then you have Yeet with Oh no, that one's Yeet's album.
Afterlife?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. I got that downloaded on my phone. That's a person I want to do a song with bad too, man. I fuck with Yeet heavy. I fuck with Yeet.
He's been killing it.
Shout out to
too.
Yeet.
He just popped up in the scene for real.
Yeah.
And then next you have Coi Leray's album, Coi. She got more streams than Yeet.
I don't listen to Coi Leray. Sorry, Coi Leray.
Then 12 we have Love Sick by Don Toliver. You heard of that album?
Shout out Don. Shout out Donnie, man. I love Don Toliver, man. I love his music. I love his vibe. Everything that he brings to the table. I fuck with that.
And then you got 11 Hope by, Rest in Peace X.
Yeah, Rest in Peace X, man. I ain't gonna sit up here in front like I was just the biggest fan. Very talented dude though.
For real. And then 10 you have Almost Helpless by Lil Durk. And then
I didn't really listen to Durk this year.
Then you got 90 Day by J. Cole. That one was released last year, but still doing good numbers. Then 8 you have Cottonwood 2 NLE. You hear that?
I don't listen to NLE.
You don't listen to NLE?
Yeah, I don't listen to NLE.
574 million streams this year. And then number 7 we have Split Decisions by this is number 8, sorry. Number 8 is Split Decisions by Central C, 605 million streams. You listen to that?
Shout out Central C, man. I heard a couple of songs over there. I fuck with what he doing. I fuck with the new wave that he bringing into the game for sure.
Yeah, overseas artist for real. Yeah,
hell yeah.
Doing good. Would you do a song with him?
Yeah, for sure. I like what he doing.
And then number 7, you have A Gift and a Curse by no other by Gunna.
Oh man, album of the year, dog.
Yeah.
Album of the year. That should be number 1. That should be number 1.
With 672 streams.
Yeah.
And then number 6,
no features.
You're gonna be surprised. It's Like by Ice Spice with 702 million streams.
Honestly, I'm not surprised. The way that the music, maybe it ain't the best, or she may not be the best, but her promotional scheme and the way she moving right now is smart as hell, and she knows what she doing, and I applaud her. So hell yeah. Congratulations.
But you said earlier though, like if you want to be a good artist, you have to make a good song. But like some people.
No, that's if you want longevity. If you want to last, if you want to be a person in this game for 10 years, 15 years, Drake just won Artist of the Decade. And Drake is still, if he drop right now, he's still the biggest artist. If you want that type of stature, then you have to make hit songs.
For real.
If you just want for the moment fame, or there was a lot of people, Foxy Brown and all of them, at the moment they were bigger than life, and then as time go on, it's just you see everything just die down. No respect to her, she's still a legend, but you just see everything die down, and people try not to show you as much attention, so just keep yourself relevant and long lasting. The people that make the hit songs last.
Yeah, right.
People that make the bops, you'll be hot for a moment. You could be hot for 2-3 years, maybe even 5 years. But if you want to last, make hit records.
We'll see if Ice Spice can last. Number 6 on the most streamed album. Then number 5 is Scarlet by Doja Cat with 918 million streams.
Shout out Doja. She's definitely one of my favorite female artists. Very talented.
And then number 4, we have Drake with For All the Dogs, 938 million streams.
I wouldn't say For All the Dogs. I wouldn't put For All the Dogs over Gift and a Curse, but.
And then number 3, you have an old album, Across the Spider-Verse, that had the billion streams. And then number 2,
I fuck with that.
You do? You think that's a valid?
I like that album. I like that. Shout out Metro Boomin. I fuck with that.
Number 2, we have the Pink Tape by Lil Uzi, 1.1 billion streams.
I'm not gonna lie. I did not listen to the Pink Tape.
Me neither. I slept through that.
Yeah.
I think his train's almost over. But and anyway, last but not least, the number 1 stream album of 2023 was Utopia with 1.9 billion streams this year.
Travis Scott got a big ass fan base. Cause I didn't really listen to Utopia, and
for real.
I don't really hear too many other songs spamming the radio, or you feel me? So
I heard the ones with Drake, you're gonna hear those. But outside of that, I don't know. But that's 2023 for y'all. Let me know in the comments if you listen to any of these albums. Which one was your favorite? Hopefully we'll hear 468 Snupe in there.
Yeah. Pretty soon, man.
Pretty soon.
Number one spot with 1 billion streams, man. I'm calling it now. 2 billion streams.
Hell yeah. And thank you again, Snupe, for coming on. I appreciate you so much.
Appreciate you for having me, man.
We like to end it on like a spiritual note, man. So you said you talk about God in your music. So talk about your relationship with him and like how did that manifest into the music and stuff.
Oh man, I wouldn't be where I am right now without God. I wouldn't be nothing without God. I am nothing without God. God is everything to me. I pray to him on good days, on bad days, even when things are just going neutral. I feel like everybody should have God in their life. I know a lot of people don't believe in God, but whoever you praise, just believe in a higher power and believe in carrying yourself the right way and believe that things is going to change and you can really get through anything and never really get discouraged, because a lot of bullshit is going to happen through your life, so just chin up, everything to the chin and nothing to the heart,
Hell yeah. That's beautiful. And I just want to leave it there because like you said, I love what you just said. And I know I said I was going to end it there, but we also have another. This is the final question. It's called Loser Island. We like to ask everybody, what was your biggest L? Because, it's about the L's, but it's about how you bounce back. Because obviously you're doing good now. So what would you say is one of your biggest L's?
One of my biggest L's. One of my biggest L's is, I ain't gonna lie, I don't really take no L's. Even though this Loser Island, I don't really take no L's. And everything is a lesson. But the L that I took, man, is stay away from these females.
Just leave it at that.
All the up and coming artists. Them the L's that I took. My L's came from everybody else. They made me take these L's. So stay away from these females, man.
Yeah,
that's how you take L's right there. Being too worried about girls, or too worried about other stuff that's going on, man. Just relax and chase your dreams.
Yeah, that's a good point. All right, we're gonna leave it on that. All right, thank you for making it to the end, guys. I really appreciate it. We're getting close to 10,000 subscribers, so please hit that subscribe. Woo! Please share that. Please share the podcast. We're also on Spotify, so if you want to listen to this while you're jogging or while you want to fall asleep, who knows? Just make sure to stream and give us a good rating. So and also stream Snupe's music. All that stuff will be in the below. And also get ready for when the news music.
Oh yeah. Get ready, man. Young Bachelor is out January 30th, and the video is out February 10th, man. We got some shit for y'all.
Oh yeah. So next month, be on the lookout for that.
Peace. Let's get it, man.